seen what happened to Dodge. So let us give you an update. Upon leaving TJ's, we did pretty good and then the battery died. Completely dead came. So we replaced it. And this is getting pretty late now. Because we had already spent a lot of the day trying to get there. So we're just trying to get back now. Then I got lost, found the Dodge again with Churchill driving it. Then got on the road and no problem could persist. When it seemed like we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, the rear passenger tire blew, dry rotted. One thing we didn't check for. So we called the tow truck, arrived at home around midnight. Now we're on our way to Mendota to pick up the starter because for all the times that it died and it tried to crank it and re-crank it, the starter's just so old it's saying, I'm done for the day. Or forever. Whichever one works for y'all. So, we're going to Mendota to pick up the starter. Hopefully we'll drive this thing and get a new tire put on. Then, only then, will we hope for a full, complete drive around. Any thoughts? Yep, welcome to I May Not Be a Smart Man, part 2. No, this is actually part 3. Well, TJ was a good guy. Even though I'm not a Honda guy, I appreciate the work you put into vehicles. They were pretty nice. They were. But they ain't a Mustang. That's a Dodge. Yeah, our Dodge is back that way. Hopefully, this thing's a fucking trooper. Survived 2 going around like a fucking madman yesterday. Like, I was a chick with my head cut off trying to find this dude. Then, being a trooper, keeping the lights on for the Dodge so nobody would smack into it on the high on that road at 11th and Blackhawk is where we broke down. So, TJ, if you're watching this, you can do the math of how far we got. We made it out of the city. Slightly. Yeah. But we didn't obviously get home with it. Not driving. If the tires would have been fine, we would have made it home at a decent hour. But because we had to wait for a tow truck and all that other nonsense, it just took a little longer than we thought. That tire is beyond savable. You know, people be like, fix it flat. No. There are holes the size of my fist in this tire.
Yeah, it was just like busted all around the side.
So therefore, not savable, not redeemable, not anything. The best we can hope for with this tire is that it has a nice life on fire. Because you can even use that for a burnout. Not that we can do a burnout in this Dodge in particular. I wouldn't doubt it.
I accidentally cracked a decent second gear. I was not trying.
But after putting the new battery in, the backfiring stopped. That I did notice. But due to the old desperately needed a rebuild carburetor, the truck wouldn't get above 45.
And that was like pushing it. It's like, it's relatively comfortable. Cruising speed was 35.
But for in town, that works because there is no place in town that gets above 40. So technically, you're okay. checked it. Oh, we gotta go back on the same stupid exit we came on off of last night. I would have recorded last night, but we were so tired. I was not about to record anything. Literally, the whole drive home, we got on out of the city, filled up on gas, and left Love's Park. He fell asleep. I drove listening to just some lo-fi because my brain was screaming at me to just beat this shit out of that tire, because why did it fail? Why did we not look at it? But at the same time, it was a cool Dodge. It is a cool Dodge, and we were just a little distracted. Little bit. But the best part about that Dodge is that motor is fucking strong as shit. There ain't no way in the world I'm trading that motor for nothing. Well, maybe a Bronco.
And even still, you could probably just
swap it. But that seems kind of blasphemous to me because I like things rigid.
Actually, I think I saw a listing for a Bronco.
And now you tell me, now that we've got a Dodge, I'm a huge Bronco fan.
I thought you would have found it.
Nope.
Damn.
I was looking at either an F100 or something. Then that Dodge popped up. I was like, ooh, hello. You look kind of cool. But it's a rare Dodge. It's an old school Power Wagon. It's got a bunch of good stuff with it. It's not too rusty. Got 12 miles left. 97. So that's but normally I wouldn't have said anything about how long of a drive it is. It's just that one, we were absolutely dead tired of having to deal with that Dodge the entire way. It was fun to learn about it, but it just sucked when we blew the tire because we were coming down a long stretch of road on 11th. We were doing all right, and all of a sudden you just heard, I was like, is that my Mustang? And then I look up, and all I see is the Dodge's back tire just floundering out all about. I was like, okay then, that's a flat. So I sped up, pulled up right next to Churchill, and said, hey, you got a flat tire. So we pulled over, and then when we looked at it, it wasn't savable. We thought it would just need like an air pump so we could limp it to a gas station, give it some air, and then keep going. Nope, not the case. This tire said kaboom. But overall, it seemed to run okay. So it drove for at least a little while. How are you looking at it, three-wheeler?
Oh, it's a four-wheeler. We used to own that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I thought it was funny. It's like, hey, that looks like what we have. We have two, well, we had two, but we now have one. This is another one. It's a little interesting.
Hopefully Bill has better luck with the Brittany than I did.
Yeah.
We still gotta come up with a name for the Dodge. Well, I know what Dodge stands for. Doing obnoxiously dangerous games every day.
Just pull it down.
We're not calling it Dan. No. Absolutely not.
What about Dan?
Nah, not there yet.
I mean, we'll just be workshopping it.
We'll figure out a name for it. And then when it's got a name, you'll know. They'll never stop calling it by the name. Like the Kenty Mustang. That really doesn't work for any other truck. It really doesn't work for any other thing that I had other than my first truck, Texas T truck. Because Brittany is a 79 Ford Ranger. Nope, 79 F-150 Ranger. Yeah. I was just dumb. hopefully we'll get this starter installed and then we'll go from there. It also doesn't help that it's raining. Hey weatherman, next time you predict sunshine, take both your fingers, shove them in your ears, and say la la la, because we know you're lying, especially if you're in Illinois. It's a crapshoot. It'll be sunny with a temperature of 72 degrees. Yeah, that's bullshit. Why? Show me another full Ranger. I don't need another one. I don't. Because then if I get another one, I'm a twin turbo it and call it the fucking twin turbo tornado. Rockers usually come and go if you're in good shape.
This one had a bit of rust.
Well, the Dodge has that bit of rust, but it runs brand and drove.
I think it had a bit more rust than that.
Yeah, that's pushing it. That's getting up closer to the Phoebe's level of rust. Not to mention we do have that Howling Gladiator. Maybe one day Howling will sponsor us and say, hey, trade it out for a Dominator. We got the Gladiator now. Hopefully we get that fixed. 2-bell carb on there right now really needs a rebuild. We're going to say replacement. Because it's up there in age and it's not doing anything. So anything. Later project will be either to install a new 2-barrel or just throw a Dominator on it. Not a Dominator Gladiator. I think those two are so good. Even though the Dominator is basically the newest one yet, it's the best. Gladiator is just like the forgotten cousin. What still does it good? Hopefully we can get that thing out there. It fits and runs correctly. When the Dodge, all the lights work, the wipers work. Well, who knows? Yep. Looks like we got about 5 miles to go. Well, this is where I'd probably need last strip garage, maybe runner in 289 or something to help. Because runner is a low part nut. Last strip garage works on anything. I am a Ford guy. I only understand Fords. We're a Dodge guy, but I don't really
I'm not a I have one that doesn't make me a fan of it.
fair enough.
I didn't even choose it.
But hopefully with our combined, I was going to say skill, but it's really just dumbassery. Dumbass sorcery. I have some skill. It's there. I can hold it. It's not on par with, say, Junkyard Diggs or anyone else like that who's got a lot of knowledge on how to do this. Hopefully, we got about 3 miles left to go to the Dodo. And it's the exit. Once that's done, I don't think so. The Dodo exit's coming up. Dodges, how the Dodge is, and how it runs. And I will attempt to take a crack at driving because I didn't do that yesterday. I tried this morning, and
You got a couple feet.
I got a couple feet, and then the thing went. I was like, okay then. My stick shift knowledge is very limited. Saying that it's very, very. I've only owned one stick shift car. I've driven 3, Model T included. But saying that, the Model T is a different kind of stick shift altogether. Driven my MG Midget, which I never showed anybody because, well, it really just didn't. It wasn't really worth it because it was super choppy and super loud, so you wouldn't even hear us anyway. No, so that one's loud, but you can still hear. Like, you can still hear a little bit in there. But, like, the MG, it was too loud for its own good. Even with the windows up, this thing, you could drown yourself out. You'd have to literally scream at the person sitting right next to you just for them to even hear what you're saying. Ah, Yoda.
That's the bitch.
Yep, 1.2 miles, about exactly 1 over. So we're about there. Go to Advanced Auto Parts. I don't know. Maybe we can get some more folks on the channel and help us out. Cool? This is your formal invitation. Now, normally, I would try to plan things out a little better, but man, this RV getting passed by a semi. Fair enough. We are almost there. We're going to go to Yoda, get ourselves started, then proceed to drive back to Ottawa, insert the starter, get a new tire, and go for a drive. Hopefully Jimmy Bowes and Ottawa will take care of this, or Jim Bowes. It's actually technically. Left. It's not Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron works on smart things, not Dodges. I guess it's kind of dumb compared to the newer cars. I have computers and I go at least 150 miles an hour. That's cool. At least I don't sound like a Prius. Oh, Lord have mercy. Again, a Mustang doesn't have very many good places to set y'all.
That's why you gotta go for those
Little
suction cup.
I had thought about that, but now we have to turn on 8th Street. God, I hate these stupid streets because it reminds me of Love's Park. I hated that entire trip.
That's basically the size.
Yeah.
It's for a second.
Bro, they got a McDonald's. Oh, and a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ooh, Taco Bell next to that's just weird. Why would you want Kentucky Fried Chicken right next to Taco Bell? That's a sensible message.
It's a common thing that always be.
I never go out there with me.
I used to in school.
Fair enough. Maybe, alright, we're in Mendota now.
Actually, they might still have the KFC too. It's the Burger King business.
Burger King cheese don't last long in this area. Only because the foods taste like absolute shit. Other than their shakes. Their shakes are good. And their chicken fries. So they got a good chicken sandwich that I'll eat religiously.
They got chicken fries. Those are good.
Those are very good.
I mean, yeah, I could make better ones in a oven. Yeah. Well, you just grab them from the store. I've got like already cooked. You just put them on there and eat them up.
Fair
They're
enough.
good. I had to get more if they could kill me.
Isn't that like the point though? Eating unhealthy food.
Oh, it's not that it's unhealthy. It's just chicken.
Fair
Chicken
enough.
is healthy.
We've got a mile and 3 to go before we can take a turn. Then track all the way back. Also, do be sure to check out my podcast, The Guys Nightcast, on Spotify or Anchor if you will. It's very good for us. Who knows? Maybe if one day the Guys Night podcast, if all the movement says it is okay, we'll be able to sponsor the channel. Guys Night Cars Night. Hello YouTube, Poe's Garage here. The Dodge Power Wagon lives. Let's get it. Even though we got a flat tire, we're gonna limp it to Jimbo's.
That's not good.
What was that?
Lost power.
Come on, girl. Come on, you got this.
Nope, that's not good.
Tires absolutely weighing us down. See if you can get it to just pull trundle in first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Alright, here we go. Wipers work. It's a wee bit loud. be on a flat tire. We know. We can tell.
I don't know what the fuck that dude over there is doing. He's like literally just sitting there.
I've also activated your hazards so they know.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't even know where the hazards are.
Hazards are right there. Alright, give her some juice. Go towards that way. The only way. Yeah. The only way we're gonna. Actually, no, keep going that way. See if we can make it in there. Start turning. We made it to Jimbo's. Jim's gonna. If Jim were alive,
Pull it over there? Or?
no, just pull up closer to the door. Yep. Alright, that should be good right here. Alright, we'll be right back. So, just finished up our little conversation with Jimbo's service. They don't have the tires in, but they'll be in tomorrow. So tomorrow is the test drive, or the big drive day. You won't be here, but I will, and I work tomorrow, so test drive will have to be postponed for a little while. Well, you got to hear the Dodge fire up, and you got to see it attempt to drive forwards. So hopefully we'll have a new tire on there. We'll call it even.